Michael, we just found, Karen and I, this old DVD. Well, it wasn't. It was a video recording that we put on a DVD of you as a little boy working with Grandpa Tiny at the Schlachtfest. And I'm not sure if you're aware that Grandpa's father was also a butcher. And what Grandpa's dad did is he would go from farm to farm to farm in the winter months, and they'd butcher the hogs, and Grandpa Zehnder, my grandpa, would go make sausage. So the sausage making has been in our blood for a long, long time. And then Tiny, your grandpa, my dad, would have an annual Schlachtfest.
Yeah, the good old Schlachtfest.
Yeah, and you know, so we looked at this video, and you're this little boy and all these old men. In fact, all of them are in heaven except you and Harvey Kern.
Yeah, I remember working with Rudy List and the Semanskys, and that was a lot of fun as a young age. I remember, I think the earliest I can go back would be 6, 7 years old working with them. And I remember cutting up all the meat, and we'd spread it out on these long, about a 12, 15-foot table, and then sprinkling all the seasoning on top, mixing it up, and then throwing it in the grinder so it was ready to be put in the casing.
Into the stuffer. So you'd be on there turning the crank.
Oh, the hand crank?
The hand
you
crank.
Got the hand crank in motion?
So, you know, we don't have a hand crank anymore, but we got good guys like Bill and Tim over here that are using a lot more modern technology. But we still, Tiny would say that we are a Gasthaus with a Metzgerei.
Yeah, Metzgerei.
In Germany, you go to the meat shops. Yeah. I mean, here we're cutting steaks. Behind us, we got today a steak special tonight. So the steaks are all cut up. Back behind over here is the smokehouse where we smoke all our sausages, and you know, we do have the best bratwurst in Frankenmuth.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, and as Grandpa and you always say, efficiently old-fashioned, right?
Exactly right. You try and have some nice efficient equipment so that, you know, I don't know if you've seen that new stuffer we got here.
Yeah, it's
that ties it all up compared to the old ways
of tying
it. Yeah, a little bit at a time. So yeah, it's Schlachtfest, and sausage making and meat cutting is part of our heritage. So it's a good thing here at the Bavarian Inn.
Absolutely.